Hey everyone, and welcome to the newest episode of my Pokemon Red playthrough. If you have been enjoying the series so far, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It would be really much appreciated. Thank you everyone who has been supporting the channel so far. I hope you have been enjoying the series. Hopefully that's why you're still watching it now. But in the last episode, we explored Cinnabar Island, we revived the fossils, so we've got ourselves Kabuto. I still haven't gone and been back and got Aerodactyl yet, but it's there anyway if we want it. Then we explored the Pokemon Mansion, got quite a lot of stuff out of there. We then also took on Blaine at the gym, at the Cinnabar gym, which went a lot easier than what we thought. His AI seemed to, make it quite easy on us, to be fair, even though we had a type advantage anyway, obviously, with Bert, but he still gave us a helping hand. I don't think we actually took any damage in that. And then after that, we're straight to here, Viridian City, where we took on Giovanni for our 8th and final badge, which, again, was as expected, went pretty easy with the type of advantages we've got. And here we are, still in Viridian City, ready to head on to Victory Road. So in between episodes, all I've done is I've got rid of some TMs out of the box, because obviously my bag and box, I can't carry any more items. I can carry more items in my bag, but I need to save it for stuff that I might need in Victory Road. The box was full, so I've got rid of some TMs I don't need. Not a problem. Still going through those. I've got a lot of TMs still in there. I'm going to get through Victory Road. And before we start the Elite Four, I'm going to go through all the TMs. And if there is any updates to the learn sets that I can do before the Elite Four, I'll do it. But I won't do it until then. Also, I went over to the power plant just because there was a trainer I wanted to fight. There's one trainer there just because why not, really? It's a bit of extra experience. All that happened was Tank got one level to 41, tried to learn Harden, but we don't want that, so excuse me, that we didn't do that. Also, the only other thing is I went to this guy over here, cut down the branch, and he gives you the TM for Dream Eater, which we don't need, so that's gone. So other than that, we can start this episode and make our way to Victory Road and hopefully to Indigo Plateau. This is the team that we got so far. Nothing's really changed apart from, say, Tank's gone up one level. But obviously, we're going to be fighting Blue, so that means Raijin's going to be in front, ready for that Pidgeot. So let's get started. Does it seem... It sounds sped up. The music sounds more sped up than what it normally is. Is it normally like this at this point in the game? What? Magpie? What surprised to see you here. So you're going to the Pokemon League? You collected all the badges too? That's cool. Then I'll whip you, Magpie, as a warm-up for the Pokemon League. Come on. Yeah, that was definitely sped up. I'm sure that was sped up. Which is weird. Anyway, let's see what he's got. Well, we're pretty sure he's got level 47 Pidgeot, so our highest level is 46. So, yeah, we're seeing the spike in levels at the minute. The reason that we're only keeping up, really, is because Jolteon has been fighting a lot of water types recently with all the surfing that we've had to do. Okay, so we sent out Rhyhorn, which is actually a good switch this time. Yeah, we're going to drop Burton because I don't think it knows any ground moves yet. But if it does, then it's got Horn Drill. If that hits, then fair play, to be fair. if you're willing to risk it on that, then yeah, I'll give it you. The Rising level 47, nice. We've got all those rare candies to use. And Bert level 47. Yeah, we've got all the rare candies to use yet, so you know, that's going to help us, all the other guys, catch up in levels as well. But at the minute, it doesn't look like we need anybody else. Dragon Range, I mean, that would have been fine, you know, 8 badges ago. That would have been scary, but... Nice. 3 one-shots. Growlithe. Yeah, we know Rising can take this. Again, though, it's a switch to Bert. You know, it's like these are all you need is those two. Well, Venusaur obviously a prop. Well, other than that, to be fair. Okay, so Alakazam actually is a different one for us. We're gonna go into tank for that. Level 50 though, you know. Thanks to level 41, and he's used Reflect, so alright, I mean fair play on that one, because it's going to be a struggle for us, because the only 2 physical attackers we've got is Tank and Triple H, and Triple H is weak to Psychic, so it looks like Tank's going to have to go down here. Oh no, he's gonna hang on. If we get the paralysis there, we outspeed and we win there. Okay, Tank's gonna have to go down on that. That's fine. I don't think we've actually have we actually seen anyone go down yet in this playthrough? I'm gonna go Trito because I'm hoping that it's 9 levels difference. I don't know if I'm gonna outspeed. Okay, she's recover. That's fine. So I know I don't outspeed it, but I'm hoping to get some good damage. It's not good damage. Let's go. Let's try Fly. Okay, it's just recovering now. I didn't know the Alakazam was such a high level, if I'm honest. Okay, yeah, the Reflect's really doing us. It's really ruining us here. Tank would have done. He would have done it if it weren't for the Reflect. Okay, he's gone for another Reflect, which doesn't matter to us because for some reason he's decided not to go in on us. Okay, now he is. Do we survive this Psychic? No. Oh, that is annoying. If I go Triple H... No, let's go Bert, because Bert has got Body Slam. Because I think Triple H is going to go down, so he's gone for Reflect again. Oh, and he doesn't get it. He doesn't get it done. The Reflect's ruining us. When is it gonna subside? Finally. I think if it weren't for that crit, we wouldn't have done it again. We'll take that though. And Venusaur's last. We've got Ice Beam for that, but 53. Yeah, this is what I keep saying it all the time, but this level spike from Blaine to now is just ridiculous with no real battles in between apart from the gym trainers. That's it. He's got Vine Whip still. I mean, it's not really a threat. That should have been a real threat to us, but it wasn't. The Alakazam, man, that could have got a bit tasty there if Bert didn't get that crit, because you know if the Reflect really ruined us there. We could have took that out fairly easily with Tank, but that's going to be a problem in the future. I was just careless. That loosened me up. I'm ready for Pokemon League. Magpie, you need more practice. We'll just beat you. But hey, you know that. No, I don't know that. I need some levels, but come on, practice. I don't need that. I'm out of here. Smell you. Yeah, go on. Get out of here. Yeah, well, we're not even gonna. We're just gonna fly. So yeah, that was a bit more, a bit eerie. That was, you know. The Reflect really ruined us, and I was thinking, did reflect subside in this or what? Because that was many turns there where it just did not go away. Unless I missed it, but every time I put reflect up, it didn't work because it was still up. So there was something there that was weird. That was weird, to be fair. But that was the only problem. Like I say, psychic types just don't have an answer to them. You just don't. Bug types, just it's not worth it. I mean, they're all going to go down to Alakazam regardless of which one you use, because they just don't have the attacks and they don't have the stats to hold on to an Alakazam Psychic or something. So, and Triple H probably it's got some of the best moves to take him on. Earthquake especially, just didn't. We're gonna switch before we get in. I'm gonna go Gasly actually because we have not seen him for a while. Here we are though. That is the boulder badge. Go right ahead. Thank you very much. Here we go. This is where it's getting tense now. You can pass it only if you have the Cascade badge. We certainly do. I was a kid coming in trying to see if I could get away around these without actually having to do the badges. I know you can if you glitch and stuff, but yeah, I didn't know any of that. The Thunder badge, thank you. I'm just going to follow this path. Seems the sensible thing to do. These guys aren't even looking at me or anything. So we need surf. Thank you. You can find Pokemon in here, I think, with fishing rod, can't you? No, there's some wild Pokemon here anyway. There's wild grass. Wild grass? I don't know. Well, there's wild Pokemon here anyway, so I'm not going to try and look for any. Because I don't think there's anything of real interest here. Just seems there's any item knocking around. Do we have our rare candies on us? I think we do. Yeah, we've got 10, which is good. Yeah, I still think we're going to be pretty underleveled going into the Elite Four. And, like I said, I'm not grinding. We're just going to have to take it. I'm not grinding. And if you got the Earth badge, we are through. And here we are. Victory Road. So we have many repels, so we should not be running into any wild Pokemon here. Yeah, so what? This is so annoying. I've got to keep doing this. And I am gonna go in and out again because there's 2 items in. I want to get both of them. I know I can't remember the other one. I know obviously there's a rare candy there, which I want. I can't remember. I know in Fire Red and Leaf Green it's the dragon. It's the 10th Dragon Claw, I believe. I know it. I know it is, and then I think it is. I'm sure it is that. I can't remember what it is in this game. So obviously Dragon Claw doesn't exist in this game. So I want to find out. Yeah, we'll stick with Gasly for the time being. I need these guys to get levels, so annoying that dungeons do this, and it's not the only game to do stuff like this. TM43 Sky Attack, no, but I know that's the rare candy then, so I'm gonna have to go back and get it because, like we've seen, we need the rare candies. So I'm gonna go back into the menu, get strength again, redo this strength puzzle because the game decides that it would be really fun to do that. Game developers thought, you know what, that is Okay, now we're finding Pokemon that's higher level than us. Maybe Gaz is not the right Pokemon to go in front. Yeah, the game developers thought that would be so fun. Yeah, we've tried it out, and it's so fun. Like to go into the dungeon, do the strength puzzle, and then go back out again to reset it, then redo it, because that strength puzzle was so good the first time that they're gonna want to do it again. So let's give them a reason to do it again. It's not fun. Not only that, you've got to go into your menus to get to use strength, which is great. Anyway, that's a rant over on that. Do you know what? I don't know. Could they? Well, obviously they could have made it a bit easier and a bit nicer, but maybe not have this bit necessary. You know, maybe you could do that bit first, come back, do it again, and then that other bit, this at the bottom, could have been done for a different wall to get through. You know, maybe like here. You know, instead, so you don't have to keep doing both of them. Anyway, let's switch back. Let's put Gasly back in front again. Ready for this fight. I wonder if you're good enough for me. Yeah, come on. Potential. I'm the future champion. You know, I can beat anyway. A Persian. I think that's the first time we've seen a Persian. Very good in this game, actually. Persian. I know in Fire Red and Leaf Green, it's quite well known that Persian's not a very good Pokemon in that, despite being able to learn a lot of moves. But withdrawing, fine by me. I'll take that down as well. Persian in this game, with its high crit rate, is actually pretty good. Special fell, so I think a Psybeam should more than be enough for this. Nice. Nicely done, level 42. Try and learn Reflect. Now that would be a very good move for us, being so weak defensively. Let's get rid of Disable. We don't need that. We never use it. Reflect, very useful. For the team as well, obviously, but for Gaz it's massive because its HP and defense stats are so low. So, will I keep him out a bit longer? Possibly. Never wanted to lose to anybody. I'm going to use... Have I got any spare potions I can just put on? Nah, he'll be fine. Let's go. I know this guy's got some good Pokemon. I've got some of the starter lines. I can see you're good. Let me see exactly how good. Yeah, I know this guy's got... Has he got Charizard? Charmeleon and stuff? Ivysaur, yeah. Where's getting these? I said, don't know. This is a Pokemon Yellow where you can get these. Psybeam should be sufficient to finish this off. Level 42 Ivysaur, come on. Get it evolved, man. Get it evolved. What's the need for the Ivysaur and the Wartortle, man? What's the need? I didn't think that was going to do it, but I'm not particularly bothered about the middle stage evolution, so. Charmeleon, yeah. I mean, you could have Venusaur, Blastoise, Charizard, and I think he's got another Charizard. So you could have 2 Charizards in, and then the rest of the starting lineup. That was a crit. Why did it crit? Why did it crit a flamethrower? I'm going to have to switch because I don't trust. Because if Charizard hits a slash, it's game over for Gasly because his defense is terrible and Charizard's slash crit rate is very good because I've used it a lot of times. I know it's very good. Yeah, well, we're going to go Triple H. He's got Rock Slide. Let's go for Leah. Charizard being quad weak to rock should get the job done, hopefully. And it does. I had chance. No, you didn't. I concede you're better than me. Yes, thank you. I am. Let's go. Let's put Trito out there. Here's some levels. So, there. Oh, why did I just forgot. I mean, we should be able to run because we outspeed these things, but you know, it's still annoying that I've got to put a different Pokemon out front. But yeah, so over here is Moltres. It doesn't look like much, but when you're a kid and you first find this, you think, what is that? What is that sprite stood there? And it seems a lot more, I don't know, a lot more intense than what it does now. It's just like a bird sprite there. It just does. Anyway, especially, you know, we find it out for the first time. Anyway, let's carry on. That will probably be in the next episode. I think the next episode will be the legendary birds, because once we've done Victory Road, we've got access to all of them. And like I've been saying many times, that is when I want to do the legendary birds, when I've got access to all of them. So once this is done, the next episode jeez, oh, there's a girl like Sean Connery there or something. The next episode will be the legendary birds and get them all done in one episode, and then it's the final run to the end. And I've left Jolteon out in front. Wow. Oh, this is so annoying because this would have been perfect for Trito. Now I've got to switch out. Switch back to Trito, which means we're going to get less experience. Very, very annoying, that. But it's my own fault, so. Let's fly. Next attack. Will it have a chance to use it? Yes, it will. Karate Chop being a normal move helped there because it's not getting a stab bonus. I might just leave Trito out in front and just get on with it because I can't. I'm going to do it again if I switch out. If you get stuck, try moving boulders around. Yeah, we know. How do you think we got here in the first place? I'm going to hyper potion both of these guys though. Because I'm going to be using him again. Well, Trito definitely. I'm sure Gazzy will get another go as well. So let's got an item here. We're going to grab TM05. Let's have a look at this. Mega Kick. We don't want that. Let's fight this guy. Ah, so you wish to challenge the Elite Four. No other reason to be in here. Juggler. I did think this guy would have had psychic types. Let's see what we do here with Trito. See if we can do the business. Don't hit, thank you. Drowsy gone down, nice. Okay, we're gonna carry on. We're gonna see if we can take these guys out. Nice, a crit, nice. It's withdrew. Okay, that's fine. Sending Kadabra. That's just helped me out there because Kadabra should go down to a drill peck, and it does very quickly. Nice, level 42. Hypno comes out again. All we do there is drill peck. Nice, it's just made it easy for us there. And another Kadabra. It always looks like he's squashing his leg, like he's grabbing. I don't know. Just to me, it looks like he's grabbing his leg and like squeezing it. It always looked like that to me. Anyway, just sort of mention that. I mean, you got yourself there. You got yourself to blame. Blue also came through here, so the guy actually met Blue and remembered his name. Let's fight this guy for this item. Come on. Don't say stuff like that. Persian. A lot of people going with Persians. Well, a lot too. Going with Persians in here for some reason. Nice crit. That's what we want. That is what we want. Golduck. I think that's the first time seeing Golduck actually. Not a good sprite. That is. Nah, got to say that is not a very good sprite. Let's go for a fly. See where we go with that. Okay, we don't get it. It's very similar damages, I think. Fly and drill peck. Huge Fury attack. Used to be annoying. Level 43, nice. A full heal, we'll take that. You earn the right to be on Victory Road. I was just thinking, I need to look when he learns Tri Attack because that was one of the moves I want him to learn. And if you don't, I'll have to buy it because I think I've got rid of the TM that knows Tri Attacks. If it's going to be late on and he ain't going to get to that level, then I thought he'd learn it by now, but never mind. Anyway, we'll look into that. Tank's turn to go out in front. This guy. Does this guy have an Executor? Because that could be a bit awkward. If he does, I'm not going to mess around. No, it's a Mr. Mime. Maybe I'm thinking somebody else. 48? Excuse me? Why is he meditating? See what? I didn't even know meditate was a move in this game. It's a waste of time anyway. Many trainers give up the challenge here. I don't know why. TM17. Nope, that's my trainer card. Well, there we go. They can see all our badges now, and all the game time, and all the money I've got. But there you go. There's all our badges. That's what they look like. Anyway, TM17 is submission. No, don't want submission. We want to carry on. What's this guy? Is this the guy with the Executor? Onyx. Level 45 Onyx. Can't escape it. Why? It's an Onyx. Onyx is slow as well. Annoying. I have to take a rock throw. I heard rumours of a child prodigy. Where? Who's talking about this? No one's talking about this. This is the guy with the Executor. And I'm not messing around. I'm not messing. Because Executor is a very annoying Pokemon to fight. Especially when it's using Hypnosis. Luckily, we've got a super effective move against it. Nice, a crit. And we get the freeze. That's it. It is game over. This is perfect because I can go into a free switch back into tank. He's just going to X attack because there's no way, unless he's got a ice heal or full heal, he cannot get out of the freeze. It will not thaw out on its own. Cloister. Very high defense, so obviously we're going to go psychic with this. I think Cloister's got the highest defense in the game, I think. It's a crit specialist. It's a crit psychic. I'm going to go amnesia. Just because I don't really want to mess around too much. Mr. Psychic! Now I'm stuck on clamp. Oh my god. I'm not doing this again. I'm not having this. This is not happening again. Okay, it's using X attack. Well, I'm not having that again. I'm not having a Bellsprout situation again. Arcanine. Let's go for a body slam. Take down all at once. I can handle that. As long as it don't burn me. I mean, I've got psychic anyway, so nice. Level 42, over 200 HP now. The rumours were so it's me. I knew that anyway, but did I tell him that? I'm just going to use a hyper potion because I want to keep using tank a bit more. But I am going to switch because I'm not having an Onyx situation again. Yeah, there's nothing. There's that. We've got to go around that girl anyway, so we'll battle her after that. Triple H. So the reason I was just thinking actually, the reason I wanted to do go through my TMs and everything is because I feel like something like Snorlax especially, I feel like he can do more. You know, like I know there's some other ones I can learn, but I don't want it to overlap. I felt like maybe there's something in there that he can learn that would be different. But so far I've not found anything yet. Not anything that's even worth learning, to be honest. Repel's effect wore off. Do you know what? I'm going to go through here because I feel like there's a trainer here. And I don't want to miss him because like with how under leveled we are at the minute, I don't want to miss any trainers. I know it's going to reset the strength puzzle, but I don't particularly want to miss out. I've done it again. I've done it again. Oh, it's so annoying. I should have just switched. I've done it again. I can't believe it. Okay, I'm not gonna. Do you know what? I'm gonna go Gasly on this because I know Jolteon is good, better Pokemon to have out there, but I want Gasly to do this because I know he can. I can't believe I've done it again. I just forget so easily. Please, I mean, it can freeze to be fair because I've got full heals, but it would be nice if it didn't. See, look at Rising's just flying through the levels. Pin missile. I mean, would it come in handy, pin missile? Because I don't know, it's the only really psychic counter we've got. Yeah, I mean, I'll get rid of quick attack because I don't use quick attack and it's not super effective against anything. So I know it's good for maybe finishing Pokemon off, but I don't think we're ever going to be in that situation. Not with Rising anyway. I don't think Rising's going to ever be in that situation. If he's being used for a battle, normally it's because he can win it. Thunderbolt's good enough to win it. That's it. I just think maybe it's a slightly bit more diverse. I can beat you when it comes to knowledge about Pokemon. No, you can't, pal. So here's Moltres, a guard spec. There is Moltres, which we're not coming to yet. That guard spec I'll probably get rid of if I need to. In fact, I'm going to get rid of it now because it's a waste of time. I know technically they've got the uses, but not for me. Yeah, I can't believe I did that again. I just don't... Missing out on levels though, you know, experience for the ones that are under level. Just not thinking. Looking like this, to be fair, the time we're on at the minute, could be a bit of a short episode. There's nothing else for us to do apart from Legendary Birds after this. So there's no route that I've not done yet. All the ones that are optional I've done off camera. So there's nothing like that I can just, you know, fill an episode with or something. So it might just have to be a short episode, and then because the next one might be a longer one, depending on how long it takes for me to actually catch the Legendary Birds. See, I'm 47. Is that Explosion? It is Explosion. Not something that I want. Before we forget, Tank is going back out in front. I think she might have a chance, you know. Trainers live to seek stronger opponents. Yeah, I think she could have a chancey, which could be annoying. But I don't know. Parasect. Let's go for a Psychic. First time I've seen Parasect, actually. Okay, Psychic didn't... It's got Spore, obviously. Spore's a very good move. Very good move. Yeah, first time I've seen Parasect. Which is weird, because Parasect is obviously, especially... Why is it going Spore again? Parasect is not a very good Pokemon, especially in this generation, with Bug being weak to poison. So it's got mad weaknesses. But... nice. But... It's withdrawing. What was I saying? Saying something. Yeah, but for some reason in this game, it's like a really late Pokemon to find. I think it might be found in... I don't know if it's found in Safari Zone in this game. That might be in Fire and Leaf Green, but I'm sure it's found in... This is ridiculous. I'm sure it's found in Victory Road, not Victory Road, Cerulean Cave. So yeah, I don't know why it was. Obviously, you can get one yourself really early on with Paras, but to find Parasect itself, I don't really know why it was such a late game find. Okay, this is ridiculous. This is genuinely ridiculous now. Tank can't carry on. The growls has been too many. I don't even think he's going to get this next one, you know. And of course, the first time I use Headbutt, I get flinched. The growls are just too much. The growls are just way too much. Tank's going to have to ditch this. Okay, it's going Parasect. He's not. He's finishing this. He's finishing this one. So I'm sure it has it's one of those Pokemon as well. There we go. We've got the chance here. I'm sure it's one of those Pokemon that has got similar cries. I'm sure it's very similar, if not the same as Mewtwo's. I mean, look at this. Chansey, apart from its defensive stats, I'm hoping it's special defense, because otherwise I'm going to look a bit stupid here. Yeah, apart from its special defense, it is absolutely useless in battle. I mean, well, which is the main thing, really, isn't it? So, you was very annoying to fight. But fighting tough battles, you get stronger. You did not have good Pokemon. Dugong, or arguably in Generation 1, is usable. Right. It's just, and that's as good as it gets, usable. I'm not saying it's good. The others are not good at all. Or usable. So, no. You're not having that. You're not having that. It wasn't a tough fight. It was an annoying fight. We'll keep Tank out. Just have to, if I get wild Pokemon, we get wild Pokemon. And we do. Onyx. 45. I'm not outspeeding it, am I? I'm not going to outspeed it. I suppose I could technically train in here with the Pokemon being as high level as they are, but you just don't get a lot. Okay. Let me just switch it again. Okay, Seismic Toss. Doesn't matter, Rising is not going to be used anyway, I don't think much. You might get used in these last few battles, but I doubt it. One of these, I think, has got a Kingler, has he not? This guy, I think he's got a Kingler. Yeah, he does. First time seeing a Kingler. I don't think we've seen a Krabby, actually, have we? At all in this playthrough. Kingler obviously got a really good attack stat, but no water moves are physical in this game. So Crabhammer, which would actually be, apart from the crit, which is annoying, but if it wasn't for the crit, that would not have done a lot, and it should do because of how good Kingler's attack stat is. Tentacruel. Okay. What is it with lowering? I mean, it makes sense lowering Snorlax defenses, but what is it with the AI actually knowing this? I don't know. I mean, an Amnesia would be the way to go, but which is the only reason I kept Amnesia, was to use it for Psychic. But okay, let's use next attack, letting me off the hook a bit here. Level 43. Blastoise. Yeah, we are not playing with the Blastoise. I'm going to go Gazly. I could go Rising, but Gazly, unless it uses like Skull Bash or something. Okay, it's X attacking. That's not good. It could be building up for that, but I'm going to go for the fact if it's Skull Bash, if it goes Skull Bash, it's out because it's an extra turn. It's just X attacking, which is fine, but it doesn't have any turns left, so nice. I think we'll switch. Maybe I'm not going to use Tank anymore. I'm going to switch Gazly in. I see just how good I am. I already know. Bellsprout, come on. What is happening with Victory Road and they're sending out level 43 Bellsprouts? I mean, granted, I have had a nightmare against these things, so it could be a potential nightmare, but luckily I'm leading with the right Pokemon. If that thing outsped me or got a stun spot or something, it was game over. I mean, then again, if it's the entire Bellsprout line, there's a potential it could do some damage to me if it manages to get a wrap going. Or a stun spore, sorry, and I end up in that mad orangey trap that I ended up in last time. But we're not playing games anymore with these. I mean, I wouldn't be getting this far with those 3 Pokemon. Victory Bell's good, don't get me wrong. Not very. Let's, for the last bit, I think there might be 1 trainer left. Let's go for Trito. Repel's effect wore off. Bought all those repels and, like, I mean, I knew they weren't necessary, but I didn't know how unnecessary they were going to be. Yeah. Oh, the bike music's still playing. What? That was weird. So we're coming to the end. I think there's 1 last trainer to go. I mean, it's not too bad for time. It is going to be a short episode, but not massively by the time we come to finishing it. So that's that done. Opens this up. We go through here, and here we are. I believe there's an item here. Is it just pulling my leg here? Is it here? Is it something? I felt sure there was an item in this little bit here somewhere. And there's no trainer, so I look even more ridiculous. So no, I don't know what I'm saying. There is in Fire and Leaf Green, isn't there? Oh, is it this? No, it's this. There's the item. Anyway, we're here. Let's go off the bike. So we can listen to the music. Let's hear it get intense as we make our way up to the Pokemon League. And for some reason, these statue maze that someone's decided to make it even more difficult. And here we are, the Pokemon League. Let's heal up. Obviously, we're not going to go in yet, but we're going to heal up anyway. Let's talk to some people. Repel's Fat War. Yo, champion making at Pokemon League. You have to face the Elite Four in succession. If you lose, you have to start all over again. This is it. Go for it. Not yet. Not yet. I think we're good for items, to be fair. Obviously, I've not been healing. I don't think I've healed in battle at all in this series. I may have done. Sorry about that. That's the phone call again. I knew I was. Man, I was going to do it in against Misty. I did have that in mind, but I didn't end up doing it. So, you know, I think we're good for items. I mean, what have we got? We've got 3 full restores. We've got some max revives, hyper potions, full heals. We've got them there. But like I said, if I can, I won't heal in battle. If so, I'll just do as they do, just to make it fair. Because what we don't want is constantly healing, and just eventually chipping them down and getting through. We don't want to do that, so we'll just go with what they do. If they use 2, then that's the maximum I'll use. I think that's it. I think that's all they'll use. So, what do you say? Anyway, that's the plan. From here on, you face the Elite Four one by one. If you win, a door opens to the next trainer. Good luck. But we are not doing that now. We are saving this for another time. So that is going to be it for this episode. In this episode, we have taken on Blue yet again. on our way to Victory Road. We did manage to beat him. It was a bit of it was a tougher fight than we've had with him recently, or probably throughout the entire series, to be honest. But we beat him, made it to Victory Road all the way through. We fought all the trainers, got all the items, and gained some levels. Ready for the Elite Four, which we will be doing at some point, but not yet, because in the next episode we will be attempting to catch all the legendary birds. So I'm not looking forward to it because it's going to be very annoying, I think, but we're going to go for it anyway. So we finally made it to the Pokemon League, where we will come back later on. But thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed the episode and the series so far, please leave a like and a comment and subscribe, and let me know if they got any thoughts on Pokemon movesets, even nicknames and things. If there's anything no one suggested yet, please do. And like I say, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate everyone that's supporting the series and the channel. But that is it for me for now. So I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.